Hey y'all, spiritual whistleblower here. How you guys doing? How's your 2025 going so far? I mean, I'm great, but every day in the news, like the wildfires, like we are like 10 days into January, and it's every day on the news. It's just been they getting ready to ban TikTok. I hope they don't ban TikTok. I've worked my ass off to get up to 600,000 followers. Now they talking to, if they ban TikTok, there's going to be a lot of unhinged people that are going to freaking lose their mind. I'm not going to lose my mind because I know how to go back to living life, and I live my life under the radar. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I know how to get out here and enjoy my life by myself and be by myself. I do social media for y'all, but I really it's I'm not addicted to it. I can disappear and enjoy my life without social media. So I'm just thinking about all the addicted people that depend on, and it also feeds families. I'm not even gonna lie. TikTok feeds a lot of families. It helps a lot of small businesses. So it's gonna be fucked up. It really is. It's like the narcissist snatching the rug from underneath your feet and blindsiding you. That's what this feels like. And all them fucking politicians up in Congress, they're all narcissists. They don't give a fuck. They're capitalists. They can't get a piece of TikTok, they're going to shut it down. So I'm praying for a loophole. I'm praying for a miracle. I worked my ass off. I got thousands of videos on my TikTok. I'm approaching 600,000 followers, and now they want to fucking ban the shit. Listen, man. Can't win for losing, but how y'all doing? In this video, I want to talk about how our parents weaponize mental health against us. And I'm going to teach you how you can make it backfire on your parents and your family when they start talking about, you need help, you're a little touched, That's all projection, y'all. It's all projection. Let me ask y'all a question about your mother and father. Whether it's your mother who's a narcissist or whether it's your father that's a narcissist, let me ask you a question about both of them. Can you tell me a little bit about mom and dad's childhood upbringing? Did they have a smooth, wonderful, happy childhood? Or did they have a abusive, tumultuous, dysfunctional upbringing? Were your grandparents dysfunctional? Okay, let's start there. Tell me about your parents' upbringing. I've stated in many of my videos how fucked up both my parents, my father's parents were physically violent and destructive, and they caused a lot of trauma. My dad has two brothers. One of my uncles is passed away. That he was the baby. My father's the oldest. Now there's only two boys left. Yeah, they witnessed a lot, and they still suffer from PTSD. I totally believe that. The things that they saw their parents, do, and the way that my grandmother emasculated my father and her sons. I know one of my uncles had, problems wetting the bed when he was a little boy, and that's all from anxiety and trauma. They messed my nana and my late grandfather. They messed my father and his brothers up. So I know my father's childhood was fucked up. And I said about my mother how both her parents, they got together as a result of a fling. My grandmother, being fast in the ass, fucking with a married man, got pregnant with twins. And because she was ashamed and embarrassed, she treated my mother like a dirty little secret and passed her off to be raised by her grandmother. And then my grandmother ran off and married a whole new man and had two more children. It was like my mother wasn't even there. She treated my mother like a dirty secret and started a whole new family. That's what narcissists do. So both my mother and father, they had horrible childhood upbringings. But where they fucked up is, they did nothing to deal with their childhood traumas. Both of them severely need therapy. Both of them are fucking delusional and don't feel that they need any help. I can assure you, if you mention the word therapy to mom or dad, they're going to say, I don't need therapy. You need therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Something wrong with you. You need to go to therapy. You know, we go to church. All we got to do is pray. Yeah, you see, the black church is fucked up. The black church is fucking toxic. The pastor's a fucking pedo. You got women up in there, the deaconess, that are fucking lesbians molesting little girls. Let's not get on the men in the church. The deacons, some of the men in the choir, preying on little boys, molesting boys. Church will fucking traumatize the fuck. That's what's wrong. That's one of the reasons why the black community is fucked up. The black church. And that's why I'm proud today that my generation and the millennials and Gen Z, we saying fuck the black church. We are dismantling that shit. Because the black church has traumatized so many of us. And it's because of our parents and grandparents, the baby boomers and the silent generation. They forced us to go to fucking church instead of going to fucking therapy. And that's why they so fucked up. So, you know, you mentioned therapy to mom and dad because they have unhealed, unresolved childhood traumas. They going, I don't need no therapy. I got Jesus. I got Jesus. I'll pray. That's all we need is a little prayer. No, bitch, you need to be in a psychologist chair, bitch. You're fucked up, and all you've done has turned your childhood problems into, you've created more problems for your children. You had no business bringing children, innocent children, into this world because you're broken, you're morally bankrupt, financially broke. You're fucked up all the way around. And you brought innocent children into your fucking mess. And when you're grown, your children grow up and become adults and they call you out on the shit, you're in denial about it. You don't want to be accountable about it. You want to brush it off and be dismissive. I don't need no therapy. We don't need to go to family counseling together. You got a problem. You need help. Yeah, if your parents are narcissists, that's what they're going to tell you. I don't need no help. I got Jesus. I'll pray. No, bitch. You need to go to therapy. And since you won't work on your unresolved childhood issues, bitch, well, I forgave my parents. That's what my mother said. Me and my mother. No, bitch. You can resolve things with your mama. It will not make you or your mama's issues go away. Especially when you and your mother's fucking issues have negatively impacted your children. It's called generational trauma. Generational trauma that you and your fucking mother have both caused and passed down to your fucking children. You and your mama need to be in therapy, bitch. Because you've caused your children pain and suffering. But, you know, if your parents are true narcissists, they will weaponize. They will weaponize the whole mental health thing against you. I've heard so many stories, y'all. There's so many adults that broke free, got away, they cut their parents off. And you know what their toxic parents did in return? They called the police. They called the police and they said, you know what? We want you to go check on our adult child. My adult daughter, my adult son, we believe they're having a mental breakdown. Can you do a mental wellness check? We're trying to get them admitted into the psych hospital. They will lie on your fucking mental health. Because they can't control you. Because you don't want to be around them. You want nothing to do with them. You go fucking no contact because they refuse to fucking heal and go to fucking family counseling. And they're mad that you want to stand on your own 2 feet and don't you want to be independent. You don't want to be a part of the generational trauma. You can't get them to see eye to eye. You can't get them to be fucking accountable for their toxic behaviors. You said enough, mom and dad. Since you stupid motherfuckers don't want to get your shit together, I'm done with y'all. Oh, you can expect revenge. They're going to weaponize your mental health against you. Number one, they're going to run a vicious smear campaign and turn your family against you. And the whole narrative with your entire family will be that there's something wrong with you. You're mentally ill. Let's see, what else will they say? You're a little touched. We suspect you're on drugs. We're concerned. We're all going to band together to try to get you admitted into the psych hospital. So we're going to make up fake police reports. We'll have the police do a wellness check on you. That's the smear campaign. That's what they're going to tell the whole family. They're going to have the whole family against you, y'all. That's how fucked up your parents are. And the whole time, they're the ones that are in need of therapy. They're the ones fucked up in the head. Oh, yeah. They're going to tell the whole family, you fucked up. You're mentally ill. You're touched. We're concerned for you. The family is concerned. Are you on drugs? No, bitch. I'm tired of all y'all shit. I want nothing to do with y'all. Y'all are a disgrace. Y'all are dysfunctional. Y'all protect pedophiles in the family. Y'all protect abusers. You won't go to therapy to heal the entire family, bitch. You won't deal with your own fucking issues. You won't even get an evaluation to see if you have bipolar disorder, bitch. But you want to point fingers at your adult children and tell everybody your adult children are fucked up? Well, if your adult children are fucked up, bitch, where did they get it from? Who fucked up their adult children? Where's the accountability, bitch? See, my parents know not to play with me. I will cuss them both the fuck out. Don't you dare talk about my mental health, bitch, unless you want me to outline all the horrible things you've done as parents, all the traumatizing things you both have done, the despicable violence, the sexual molestation that my mother allowed her pedophile, her second husband, dirty, nasty, stinking ass pedophile. Your parents have caused you CPTSD, which is an acronym for complex post-traumatic stress disorder. And unfortunately, as much as they want you to forget all the dirty shit they've done to you, why can't you just get over it? Why can't you forgive? At the end of the day, that's still your mother. At the end of the day, that's still your father. The Bible says honor thy mother. They'll gaslight you and try to get you to forgive and forget. When you have PTSD from child abuse and trauma, it doesn't go away overnight. No. It don't work like that. But when you're dealing with abusers want to restart the abuse cycle. They want you to forget all the dirty, horrible things they've done to you. And they want a second chance and a third chance and a fourth and a fifth and a sixth. They want a million chances so that they can keep coming back into your life to abuse you all over again. They're pathological with their abuse. They don't ever stop. That's why they reject therapy. That's why your parents will deny that they have any mental issues or childhood trauma. They will not address it in therapy. They don't feel anything's wrong. They won't be accountable. They need to control you. And in order to control you, they got to get you to come back. No, don't cut family off. We want you to come back. Who are we going to bully if you cut us all off? We need you to come back. You're the scapegoat. But when you stand 10 toes down and say, nah, I set a boundary. I'm done with y'all. I can't live like y'all. I don't care if y'all gossip about me. I'm financially independent. I don't need your money. I don't need your validation. I don't need shit from you. Don't invite me to shit. I don't want to come to the family functions. I don't want to go to church with y'all. Fuck the weddings, the funerals. Fuck y'all. Y'all are toxic and you won't do shit about it. So leave me the fuck alone. If I ain't bothering you, don't ring my phone. Don't call me about shit. I don't want nothing from y'all. Leave me alone. Now they're going to spread a vicious smear campaign. Now you're mentally ill. Now you're touched. Now we're concerned for your well-being. Now we think you're on drugs. Something's wrong with you. Let's call the police to do a mental wellness check. That's the narrative, baby. I know my mother has spread this negative shit about me and my mental health. But what that stupid bitch don't realize is I done beat her to the finish line. Baby, I done went to the therapist and got my paperwork and diagnosis. The therapist said, cut your mama off. Your mama is a violent narcissist. Your grandparents, narcissists. Your father, narcissists. They are a detriment to your mental health. And in order for you to thrive and function in life, you have to leave them behind because they refuse to get themselves together mentally. And anyone that supports your parents have to be cut off. Period. That's on paper. I got my papers, babe. You could never weaponize and use my mental health against me. Then to learn that I have autism, I should have found out about my autism diagnosis when I was in kindergarten. But mom and dad failed at their motherfucking job. Growing up with autism, a developmental disability, getting beat on, disrespected, fat shamed, body shamed, abusing a disabled child, you pieces of fucking shit. Yeah, y'all both need to be in fucking therapy, bitch. Not me. I done went to therapy. Matter of fact, I'm so gangster on these social media streets. You go to my TikTok page. Do you know how many licensed clinical therapists and psychologists follow my content? They love me. They send their clients to watch my TikTok because I be preaching that real shit. I do a podcast once a month with Dr. Lorman. Dr. Lorman is a licensed clinical psychologist. She's worked in the maximum men's prison. She's worked with the murderers and rapists and pedophiles and killers. She invites me to come on her podcast once a month because she respects me and my intelligence and my knowledge on narcissism. So many mental health professionals fuck with me. So you think my mother and father could tell me shit? Fuck no. I'm self-aware. I know who the fuck I am. I've been to therapy, bitch. I got my diagnosis on paper. They failed as parents, and they tried to weaponize and use my mental health against me, and it failed. The spotlight is on them and their poor parenting. The spotlight is on them and their failure to both go to therapy to address their childhood issues. And that's why their relationship with me and my siblings is broken. It's because they project their mental issues onto their adult children and try to focus on their children's mental health when they both will not take accountability for causing their children PTSD and trauma. If your children are fucked up in the head, you're the reason they're fucked up in the head, bitch. Now, what are you doing to check yourself? When are you going to sit down in a psychologist's chair, bitch? Where's your motherfucking paperwork? Because I got mine. Where's your fucking diagnosis, mom and dad? When the fuck are you getting evaluated? Let's talk about that, bitch. Don't focus on my mental health. Focus on yours, bitch. Yeah, now we talking. Fuck with me. I'm ready for both my parents. I will chew them up and spit them the fuck out because they both fucking failed. Fuck, I'm a grown-ass woman going to therapy for the shit they did because they lack accountability and self-awareness. They both have fucking mental issues. They're both fucking narcissists. Fuck with me. It's a new motherfucking day. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to empower all my Gen Xers, anyone out there that has suffered severe abuse at the hands of their mother and father, I'm going to empower a nation. We're not taking it no more. Our parents belong in fucking therapy. Ain't nothing wrong with you. And don't you tolerate them making fun of your mental health. If one thing that I have learned on social media, if you go on TikTok, everybody's fucked up. Everybody has mental issues. Don't let your parents weaponize and play with you like that. They all got mental problems. And they're fucking bullies. If any of y'all grew up with ADHD, autism, anything like that, learning disability, and your parents did nothing about it, we can start there. How they fucked up as parents and bullied you while you had a disability. There's so many things. I can rip both my parents a new asshole. They cannot talk to me until I see their paperwork. Because when I come, if I ever see them again, and hopefully I don't, I honestly want them both to go away permanently. But if I ever see them again, I will have my paperwork in tow. I'll be ready for the fucking smoke. I dare either one of them to weaponize my mental health against me. I will eat them both the fuck alive. So on that note, y'all, I want to assure you there's nothing wrong with you. You're not crazy. You grew up around crazy motherfuckers. And now you're trying to get away and get your life together. And it's dawn. You're dawning. You're sitting there like, God damn, I was really around a bunch of fucked up motherfuckers. Wait till you get in therapy and you start unpacking all the shit. You're going to get real disgusted with your parents and your grandparents and your siblings because they won't snap out of their shit. And they was steady trying to, scapegoat you and point fingers at you. And ain't none of them sat in the fucking therapist chair. Stay away from them, y'all. Stay away and let God punish them. Let God deal with them. I promise you, you're going to get blessed. Your life is going to improve. Your mental health, all your illnesses, if you had any illnesses in the body, I guarantee they will disappear once you get the fuck away from your abusive parents and your family. Do not allow them to weaponize your mental health against you. And on that note, I'm out. Y'all have a blessed, beautiful day. It's been the Spiritual Whistleblower. I do one-on-one coaching. The link to my email address is down below. Feel free to hit me up. I love you guys. Take care.